Look at that image on there. That thing is clean. What a beautiful image. It's like a sharp image chassis, I think. K7429DE. K7. Oh wow, this supports medium resolution too. Sub brightness. Independent left and right volume. $10,486 coins on the meter. Small coin box. This thing is very cool. Stereo speakers. They added a handle to the back since it doesn't have any handles. It's a Sharp Image CRT, or a Sharp Electronics CRT. 59 JMZ193X. It's got a second door down here where the power supply is. No names of any kind on this machine. I have to assume it was manufactured by a very small Japanese fabricator. And probably sold in a magazine for arcade operators. And they only built as many as they thought they could sell. There's another variant of this that doesn't have the marquee holder in the middle of the speakers, and it looks like a Moss 25 cabinet, almost. It's not actually the same. So, look at that picture. Golly, that is just, you know, they didn't make standard res monitors like this Sharp later on. This is just insane. Like, I'm almost tempted to keep this. Stainless steel JAMA connector, I guess. I don't know what this is, but I'm almost tempted to think this is for the stereo sound. There's probably a connector somewhere to change the stereo. But look at this chassis. I don't think I've ever seen a chassis like this. It's got independent horizontal hold adjustments for 24 and 15 kilohertz. It's interesting. That's your high voltage. Or no, that's, what is that? I don't know what that is. It's kind of weird they put the chassis right next to the PCB area, but yeah, what are you gonna do? You know, kind of like this control panel being at the access door. That's kind of cool. And I got the doors over here. Yeah. There isn't much going on under here. It just opens up. Just opens up this way. I think at one point one of the operators lost the tangs that hold this, because they're like really tall tangs, like on the U4s, the MVS. And they did a little modification here with a carriage bolt. It's kind of weird, but it works. There's no hinge for the monitor. When you open this up, you can lift the glass off, and then you can take the black bezel off the monitor. And they were kind enough to give you handles built in on the tube when they put this together. So it came with the marquee holder. That's kind of cool, but it's cracked. But at least you get the basic idea of what it should look like with the marquee holder. I mean, this thing is cool. It's very short. It's almost the same height as a Pony Mark III, but just a little taller. I think the Pony Mark III sat about here. Yeah, like right here where this green tape is. So it's a little taller, but it's still, you know, the angle on the monitor isn't bad either for the height. I mean, look at that image. It's very, very crisp. This is the way it came. I didn't touch anything. This is how it came. This is how it probably came to my distributor. This is probably how they left it. I mean, this is just, you know, the 60 hertz bands are in the way, but God, it's a nice one. Very, very cool. Very cool. We don't know what to call it. I've seen things around Twitter where people say because of this control panel they were just called Space Station, or, you know, something like that. I guess we'll call it the Space Station 25 inch Space Station. Something very interesting. Very cool. If I sell this to someone, they're going to be very happy with this monitor. It just looks fantastic. Definitely get it serviced, but it looks fantastic. You know, the capacitors are probably drying out on it a little bit, so very, very cool.